Hello, it's Eric Bravo again. I'm here today to tell you 5 tricks that I've developed and what works for me on mitigating ADHD while in the software industry. I'm not in my meds today, nor have I been the last couple days, but please let me know how I did in this video in the comments below. Number 1, write down your tasks. Now tell me if this sounds like you. You have a handful of tasks. Let's say you have a few that are software developer related. Some may be even like tasks at home or even errands. You're sitting there trying to figure out what to do, but all of it's very overwhelming for you. So you end up sitting there, probably on your phone, distracting yourself from all the tasks you have to do, and then you just do nothing. The normies out there call this procrastination, but us ADHDers, we just have trouble organizing our own tasks. To mitigate this, I highly suggest keeping track of everything you have to do. I'll grab a piece of paper or go to my Google Doc, and then I realize how little tasks I actually have, or find out how simple these tasks really are. And there's something about just getting it out of your head and onto a piece of paper or a screen and seeing it right in front of you. You can see what you have and what you should probably do first. And then I end up breaking down that task even further, creating more bullet points and things like that on how to go about doing that task. And then I'm just golden. This really works for me, and I'm sure it will for you too. Number 2, eliminate distractions. This is really important, guys. I mean, like, my distractions has been the death of me, and I'm sure it has been for you too. I've recognized my distraction and I've prevented myself from having access to these distractions. It's literally the only way. For some, an app is enough to block out certain applications on a certain time of day. For me, that doesn't really work. I have to do other things. Like, for example, YouTube is a massive source of distraction for me. So to take control of this, I actually have an extension on my PC and my laptop called Unhook YouTube. And it actually blocks out the suggested videos when you get to the homepage on YouTube. This is so amazing. I mean, like, if I go on YouTube and I need to search for something, right? Something work related, something program related, like a demo or tutorial, when I open up YouTube, I'm not distracted by some random video against my own will. I might actually also install it on my phone, but I don't have my phone here in my working environment. I have it in another room, so I don't have to look at it. I am considering also installing that on my phone. Another huge distraction of mine is my PlayStation 5. I am Schmeagol, and the PS5 is the ring, and that thing calls to me. So I just unplug it, and it's in my closet now. That's literally what I have to do. You might think like, oh, well, then you're just gonna plug it back in and play. Actually, no. Since our ADHD brains need like that fast fix, it recognizes that it's not so fast if you have to take it out of the closet, plug it back in. You got the HDMI cable, you got like your audio, you got the power cord, you got and then you have to some like general setup. Yeah, your brain doesn't want to do that, so it just doesn't want to play video games all of a sudden. I only take out my PlayStation 5 if there's a new title and I feel like I deserve to play it. There's still a huge list of games I want to play, but I am prioritizing other projects over just sitting around and play PlayStation. But anyway, find your distractions and kill them. Number 3, find a good working environment. So maybe your house is a little loud, or maybe you're so comfortable that you just melt into all your distractions. It's probably a good idea to go find a new working environment, whether it's the living room, whether it's another bedroom, or just somewhere else other than your house. Try something new. A lot of the times you probably just need a change in scenery. Look in your area on Google or something and try to look around for a nice little coffee shop you can go to. I actually used to do this a lot. I used to go to coffee shop. I even used to go to libraries just so I can focus. But I think since being on medication, I haven't really had to do this much. Number 4, take breaks regularly. It feels really good to be in a flow state, like a programming flow state for hours and hours and hours. But taking breaks can actually improve your focus in the long run. Be conscious of when you need to take a break and just take it. It's okay. You are doing yourself a favor. Sometimes I'll even work maybe 4 to 5 hours in the morning, take the afternoon off, and then come back and do another 3 or 4 hours kind of later at night. Breaking up the day in 2 chunks for me personally, it works tremendously. The second chunk of that day, I come in with a brand new fresh mind, because maybe I came back from the gym or something, or went on a walk, or just did something else, and my brain can just, just relax and maybe break down something else. But even regular breaks, again, go take a walk or something, go do something else for a little bit, come back, and your brain will thank you. Now, the last one, number 5, seek support from your managers and coworkers. Now, this one's going to be probably a little bit more difficult. If you feel comfortable, I would let your coworkers know that you have ADHD and it's something you battle with. This might help them understand, like, if you're a little slow on a task or you need to take some more time to understand something, allowing them to know that you have ADHD kind of explain some things for them. Now, this piece of advice is a little bit more controversial, I think, because some people will understand. I think a lot of people will understand, but also you need to know that a lot of people still won't understand. We are always going to run into those people who don't understand ADHD, and they're going to still think that we're just lazy and incompetent. But really, at the end of the day, what matters is that you are working on yourself and you are doing what you can to better yourself. So in my situation at work, I have let coworkers know and some management that I do have ADHD, but I am on medication, and medication helps me tremendously. A lot of the times your manager will appreciate that you have told them that. But I can also understand if you don't want to tell your teammates that as well. I think, honestly, in my next team, I probably won't bring it up, just because I noticed that there's always a few people who think that you're just using it as an excuse for some things you can't do or have not done. So I think in the next round, in the next team, if I get a new job or something, I'm probably going to experiment with not letting anyone know, and just continue to take my medication and just do what I can. But if you feel like you should tell your management and coworkers, I highly encourage you to do so. Hello, really quick, I wanted to add a bonus one, number 6, and that is exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. We really need to find ways to burn our energy, and in doing so, going to the gym or even a climbing gym, riding your bike around town, anything to get your heart pumping and your blood moving can help you so much in calming your nerves down and feeling grounded. This one should actually be number 1, but I kind of forgot, so I'm just adding this here at the end. Sweet. Well, thank you so much. I hope these 5 tips help you out tremendously in your endeavors on becoming a programmer. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Please, if you haven't done so already, ask a doctor if medication is right for you if you haven't done so already. Even like a low dose a couple times a week will help you exponentially, I promise. But seek a doctor's as advice, not mine, okay? All right, thanks for watching and happy programming. Bye.